I know today I actually have a lot going on. Let me fix this. I do know that I have a lot of things happening today. There's headphones, I'm holding a mic, like it's a lot of things going on today. But you know what, let me apologize again, okay? My apologies. The last video that I posted had a very bad audio, so this time I decided to like monitor my audio so that I can hear the voice, what I'm saying. So if something goes wrong, I will know that there's a problem. So I just hope this sounds good anyways. I just want to give you a quick update because I feel like the last time I actually uploaded a video on this channel talking about the Sonata, telling you guys how the impound vehicles, I mean, I did a bit of vlog and I haven't actually done that in a while. I told you guys around how to sell the car, how to buy from impound, and I didn't give you guys any further update. I sold the vehicle, all right? It was a bit tough at first, but I ended up selling the vehicle. So the Sonata is gone. Not just the Sonata, that's the crazy part. Yeah, I do know. Blame me for all you can because people do know that Vim never keeps something for long. You know, it's that crazy that even the person closer to me knows that I never keep a car for long. It's like, will you ever get something for yourself? I'm like, we'll see. So Sonata is sold. Yeah, it's I actually made a bit of profit. I don't know if it's wise to put the figures out here, but it's good. The Ford Explorer that I also bought, the red car, the red police car that you guys saw, I also made a vlog about it. The time I went to Calgary, I filmed it. You guys do know. I mean, if you don't know, go back to my videos and view. I mean, you'll see it. You won't miss it. So the Ford Explorer is also sold. Basically, any car that you guys have actually seen on the channel is sold. Every car that I had that I made a video of, it's sold. I no longer have any of those cars right now. The fun part is I have new collections, okay? I have new fun collections. This is why I'm saying I haven't actually been updating you guys for a while now because I've been owning this for quite a while now. Well, to me, 2 weeks is like 5 years of owning it. So it might be new to you guys, but it's pretty old in my hands. So now I do have the BMW X5, which is the 3-liter SI, and that is what I've been rolling with for almost a month now. And there is also a story behind that. Where I bought the Ford Explorer, there's that auction that I bought the Explorer. I happened to get the X5 from the same auction, and it also had a bit of issues, which I've done a few fixing here and there. I've actually put a bit of money into that vehicle, and right now it's more of a reliable daily because it takes me to work and back. I'm just coming from work now, so I mean that car has been treating me very well. I really can't complain. It's also on the market. I need to get it sold as soon as tomorrow. So it's on the market. I haven't really it's not my fault, guys. I get very busy and sometimes it becomes very difficult to keep making videos. Like it's not that easy. So BMW X5 is one of my, it's my daily. That is after I sold the Ford Explorer and the Sonata. This is a straight 6 3-liter, which it's one of the most reliable engines you may get out there. And I think it uses the N52. If you don't know much about engines, vehicles, sorry about that. It's a good car overall, but the problem is I'm too young. I'm too young for that vehicle. And in terms of fuel consumption, it's not bad, okay? It's not really bad, but the problem is I can't afford it. I can't afford it. In as much as I need something that is powerful, but also reliable on fuel, I feel like I don't know, as a minkeeper, as a man, it's like I want it, it's like I don't want. That's the problem. And the funny thing is, the only time that I noticed that I actually loved that car was when I took it in for repairs. So I took that vehicle to fix the brake pads, the rotors, and I took it like for 12 hours and the car wasn't with me for a few hours. And that is when I noticed, no, I think I love that car because I was really craving it when I let it, go for a few hours. So now I still have it for now. But then there's another surprise, which I think you guys also need to know. So right after that, there was another police auction. It's just recent. From the point of filming this video, it was like yesterday. And the same car came on the platform. And I'm like, oh, sounds good. Actually, there were a lot of cars. BMW X6, Toyota Tundra. There were a lot of them on the platform. But the funny thing is, the budget that I had for the vehicles, well, I was planning to buy more than 2 vehicles over there. Number 1 was the X6. Number 2 was another X5, which was there. Number 3, they had a bunch of serious cars. I budgeted, okay? I budgeted somewhere from 2.5 all the way to 4K. Until the auction started and people just got crazy. Like, people were bidding crazy figures. We're talking about 16,000, 25,000. Like, they were crazy numbers. I think the most expensive one was about 40 something thousand, which was the Jeep Cherokee SRT. It actually came on the auction and that price was just, I'm like, oh, I haven't got there yet. Minyendu's level was that 40 something thousand. What? And people were like paying that figure for that vehicle. I'm like, wow. That's when I noticed people really got money. Like, and you know, with the police impound, most of the vehicles don't even have keys. So they were like, no keys. And people were like, oh, I want it. You can hear the sound of the bid increasing and increasing. I'm like, wow. So at the end of the day, all the cars that I planned on buying, I didn't even get one because none of them were in my price range. Until it got to the X5, which, like I said, I already have one. But this one that was actually on a platform is a diesel one. Yeah, the one I have is a petrol, but the one at the auction was diesel. And I'm like, okay, fine. Let me target that because that was also on my list. I actually budgeted, I think I plan on buying it up to a max of 2008. But unfortunately, people were still trying to fight with me on that vehicle up until the vehicle got to 4,300 together with GST. So I didn't have a choice because at the auction, once you bid, you need to pay for it. It's a must. Like, you cannot run away. So after I bought it, there were a bit of regrets. I'm like, that's a lot of money. I mean, I could have done something. I could have just fixed the one I have, use the other money to invest in something. It could have done some benefits, okay? After I got it, I'm like, so I was at work, I already bidded, I won, and I'm like, okay, fine. The next day, I had to make the payment, and yeah, I wasn't really happy doing it, but I had to do it. So I did the payment, and I called one of my guys to go tow the vehicle from the yard. So he went to tow the vehicle, and when I was at work, he brought it to my house. So when I got home, like now, I just got home and it was my first time seeing the vehicle. So I guess it's also going to be the first time you guys are seeing this. It's not much of a difference from my current vehicle, which is the X5 3-liter petrol. It's just a few minor upgrades, like the color of the seats, the engine type. It's just, I mean, honestly, it's actually the same. They all got same rim, same tires, same everything. It's just a minor stuff that are just a few upgrades away. Like I said, most of the impound cars got issues. It's very hard to get a car that does not have an issue at the auction. But yeah, so this vehicle does not have a key. At the point of shooting this video, there's no key for the vehicle. So they had to put it on a rollback or whatever back and trailer it to my home. So I don't have a key for it. I do not have any key for it. So I called the guys who do the key and they're charging crazy figures. I think the serious one is charging me $500 and that is 2 keys. I don't have a choice. I need to start it, see how it sounds like. And I think I'll also make a video when I get the key done and when I'm starting it as well. So yeah, another thing that I think I should mention is, you know, it's always best to know the history of every vehicle, anything you buy, right? So when I bought the vehicle, yeah, I bought it. I didn't even go in to see it like I usually do. So I only saw it when I got home. I was also curious, like, okay, so what is the story of this vehicle? What happened? Until I went to the other side and I saw a sticker that got some warnings and notice of wrong parking and all that. So my guess is the actual owner actually parked the vehicle at a wrong spot for a couple of days, if not weeks. So there were warnings, there were letters that was on the windshield that, hey, remove this car, that you have a fine, you have a warning. So my guess is the person didn't obey, the person left the car abandoned. and they got hold of it. Hence, it doesn't have the key. I'm just hoping and wishing that the engine is fine, because buying a car blind comes with a lot of risk. I can start the vehicle and the vehicle might even be seized, or engine knock, or anything. It could be anything, but I guess I cannot tell, and there's only one way to find out when I get the key. So this is just a quick summary of it. Well, it wasn't really quick, but this is like a summary of everything that you guys missed in a couple of weeks, or let's just say a month now. Guys, I don't want to put this video too long, but thank you very much for joining me. If you love more of my journey vlogging, my lifestyle, like giving you guys a rundown about vehicles, let me know. If you love more of migration stuff, Canada work jobs and all those stuff, let me know. If you love both as well, let me know, and I will see how to combine everything for you guys. I just hope my audio sounds good. Yeah, there's a lot that I'm planning, so you guys should just calm down, all right? Thank you very much for coming, and do not forget, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe. Peace.